Hi everyone, happy Tuesday. I know I skipped Monday. Sunday was a lot. Monday was a lot actually. Monday morning, just to share, I got locked into my apartment by my less than brilliant roommate. And yeah, I had to figure out how to get myself out of it. Fortunately, some really nice construction workers helped me out with that, and that's why I didn't get around to this. But we're back. We're going to be doing today. Maybe I'll do one tomorrow. I can't promise anything, just to make up for the Monday one, but we'll see. Anyway, today we're starting out with the Oracle of the Radiant Sun. Then we're going to clarify with the Everyday Tarot, because I do feel like that one needs some loving. I just looked at it and I was like, let's use you. And then we're going to finish off with the Sacred Symbols Oracle deck by Marcella Kroll, which is like, it's a really good deck. At least I really vibrate with it. So let's see what message we have for Tuesday. Oh God, life is weird. Life is so weird. Anyway, independence. Ooh, nice. Can we just really acknowledge how beautiful decks are? I think that's why I enjoy this so much. Part of the reason why I enjoy reading so much is because there is a lot of artistry in these. And every single tarot reader chooses their own decks. And birth. Giving birth to your independence. Nice. Look at them. I mean, really? That's beautiful. That is really beautiful. Ooh, okay. I'm just taking one. And influence. How independent can you be if you're being influenced? But maybe you're being influenced into being independent, or maybe your independence is giving birth to somebody else. It's influencing somebody else. This can go many ways. Everyday Tarot. It's a nice little deck that you can carry around with you. The images are they're simplified. Also for people who want to learn how to read. I don't know. Yeah, lots of options out there. Lots. Oh my God. In Barcelona, there is this shop I think it's called the Museum of the Tarot, and they have so many decks. I had no idea what to get. I got one that was way out of my league. I was not ready for that kind of level, so I sold them. Obviously, if I were, I've had many decks that I've resold because they just don't vibrate with me, and I'm not a hoarder. I can't hoard. I don't have a home, like a permanent one. This is a beautiful one, but we'll see. Anyway, enough about me, enough about tarot. Let's get into the message. Independence. What are we talking about here? Independence, birth, and influence. Independence. Oh, Four of Pentacles. We don't want to let go of our freedom, do we? When you're an independent person, see how they're simplified? I feel in the traditional Rider-Waite-Smith, the person is just like grabbing on to their pentacle, like, don't. This one's a little bit more chill. This one's like, yeah, I got two more on the ground. It's hard to let go of your independence. It's hard to let go of your freedom. Yeah. I grew up around people that were always in relationships. Yeah, and I was always I've always been one that has wanted that, but I find it really hard to compromise in a way that a committed relationship requires. And that is leaving some of your independence behind, which, like I said, it's hard for me. Can this be a romantic thing? I'm just saying what I feel about my own life, but let's see, because it's a pentacle, so it could be something else. Maybe you just don't want to share your wealth. Maybe you're just used to being on your own and having your own stuff. Four of Cups. See, the Four of Cups, this person looks pretty bored too. In the traditional Rider-Waite-Smith, they're like, eh. This, when it's reversed, it's like this person finally grabbing onto that cup. So we might actually be talking about a relationship. And what's happening here is, yeah, like you're finally you're opening up to the idea that, okay, I am willing to let go of some of these freedoms that I have, some of this independence, because I want to grab onto this cup that's being offered. Apparently this cup is tempting enough for you. It's reversed. And yeah, it looks like you have a tempting offer that you want to grab onto. Birth is clarified by death. These are the moments that make me love tarot. When humor comes through the readings, I have a nice giggle inside of me. I enjoy it tremendously. Birth is clarified by death. So with every death, there is a rebirth. Real rebirth or birth. Or maybe I can just say it. The death of your freedom. Listen, when you get into a relationship of any sorts, that's what's gonna happen, okay? You're going to let go of your old life, of your old way of being, death, and you're gonna give birth to a new way of being, which is collaborating with somebody else. Sure, I'll take the Five of Cups upright. These cards really wanted to come on. And the Two of Pentacles reverse. So you're not having an easy go of it. And quite frankly, it almost never is. I'm sure for some people, birth is easy peasy breezy. But it's not for most. In this case, it doesn't feel like it. It feels like you're having trouble letting go of the past. And of the past, I don't feel like it's necessarily just your freedom. I feel like it's letting go of a way of being, of old karma. All of these things are so messy and they're so hard to let go of, and it's normal. It's going to bring you off balance. Of course, you need to find your footing again into what is going to be this new person that you turn into this new thing that you're going to be about. Okay, for some of you, you might actually be getting married, okay? I mean, influence clarified by the Hierophant. Well, this is under the deck, so I'm not pulling it out, but this is the energy underneath. So there is a sense of commitment here. I do think that you want to be in this commitment. I'm not gonna even say person yet because there hasn't been a person yet, but whatever commitment it is that you're coming into, I think that you really want this. It's just gonna be really hard for you emotionally. Emotionally, I feel like it's gonna be hard for you to let go. And financially, that's another hard one. Because when you go into a relationship of any kind, if you're going into it, let's say, I mean, there's money involved here, okay? So let's say you're getting married. Joint accounts. Money comes into it, and that is hard. Managing money, two people managing money is hard because they usually have different styles, usually. If you have the same style, great. But I do think that you're going to have a little bit of, not trouble, but you're going to have something. It's going to take you a minute to calibrate this aspect. Influence. Ooh, Five of Wands reversed. Thank goodness, because if it would have been upright, I would have been like, no. I'm going to pull the last one before I say anything else. Last card. Ooh, the Eight of Cups. Oof. So that's a lot. That's a lot. What do I want to say? About the, just being a Virgo, sorry. So influence, obviously influences other people. Putting their 5 cents into your relationship. I feel like there's part of you, because the 5 of Wands is reversed, but see how the 8 of Wands is Eight of Cups is reversed, and that person is walking into that 5 of Wands. There is part of you that might be getting advice from somebody else that is probably hurting you, hurting this joint thing, and that's probably why you're having difficulty calibrating. Because, and I don't think that people mean wrong when they give advice. I mean, some people do, but I do think that in this case, whatever advice that you're being given, I don't think it's necessarily the right kind of advice for you, okay? Because I do feel like it is really hard for a couple to come together in many senses. For me, this is a couple, okay? But it can be, I always say that, it could be anything. And instead of walking away from this advice, I feel like it's kind of like a little mouse in your ear. It's like, I feel like you need to listen to your own intuition. That's what I want to say. Okay? I like that the 5 of Wands is in reverse here. I really do. Really do. Because it means like you don't want to fight, you don't want there to be problems, and that's a good thing. But that doesn't mean that you should sweep everything under the rug or ignore everything, right? To avoid, I just folded one of my yarns. Good fortune. Nice. I folded it though. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. It's for a reason. In time. I was gonna shuffle, but that fold was just, and I was thinking of putting it back in, but it didn't fold completely. Good news. I suffered a little there. I'm a Virgo. So I'm just gonna leave that one. That's gonna be the card, which I like, good fortune. But to say, what was I saying? Sweet Jesus, what was I saying? Listen to your intuition. There's part of you that is like, part of you can't ignore whatever advice that you've received. And the advice could be like, listen, stop fighting, go with the flow. If that's the advice, then good. That could actually be the advice, yeah. Yeah, good fortune. Oh, that's right from good fortune, because I've never read this one. It looks like somebody's giving you good advice. With influence and with the snake and everything, you maybe I am predisposed to think that it is something bad, but it doesn't necessarily have to be that. It can be something good. So somebody might be advising this person, you, that, listen, chill out, let things flow, let things happen, let this person show you that you can work together to make it work. Good fortune, short and sweet. No matter what the query, the universe gives you its blessing. This is also a powerful time for manifesting. So ask for what you want more in your life. It is granted. Acknowledge the blessings in your life and more will appear. The pagan magical symbol for blessings and good fortune. Maybe ask for guidance. I know that friends mean well, but sometimes you need guidance from above. And that's what I say with intuition. There's something inside of you, and that I do feel like it is that sacred connection with the above that's telling, it's the above has a wider view of what is actually happening. You are in it. So go with the flow. Believe that the cup that you are taking is the right cup, and that you're going to manifest a really nice life with this situation. I'm going to say situation. Don't fight it. Let the other side show you that you made the right decision, and that you're going to collaborate together to build something harmonious and beautiful, and that you're going to be, this new stage in your life is going to be really nice, I feel, with good fortune. You just need to let go of the old one. That's it. So much love, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.